So this week, May 18th, starts off a new program cycle. So you should have gotten another email from me with the outline of that entire 8-week cycle coming up. And I guess I'll probably include it again in the email I send here. So spend a few minutes watching that if you want to know what we're going to be doing for the next 8 weeks, how we've planned everything, and how we've laid it out. So on Monday, you're going to start with snatch. You're going to do 2 sets of 5 at 70% of your 1 rep max. That 70% is really for guidance. So if you feel like you need to go a little less to make your lifts, or you feel like you can push it a little more, feel free to do that. But just know 70% is just a good starting point. After you do those 2 sets, we're going to drop down and do 1 set of 3 reps at 55%. And this is called a drop set or a technique set to work on your, actually just called a technique set. And it's just like it sounds, to work on your technique. So if you noticed you were like getting into your toes too early, your hips were shooting up, you weren't catching it in a good overhead position, it's like really hard to correct that when you're lifting 70 or 80% of your 1 rep max. So this gives you a chance to drop that back down and do one more good set to really focus on your technique. Then we're going to do snatch balance. Again, to work on your technique. The biggest issue with our gym in snatch balance is mobility. And so you'll see the range I put there. Some of you will be doing it with a barbell, even a 15-pound barbell. Some of you can get up to 70% of your 1 rep max snatch and possibly even more. So it's a wide range of what people are going to be able to do there. But we're working this for snatch, form, and also to increase your mobility. So if you're not able to drop into the bottom of a snatch balance very quickly, say you catch it up a little high, I want you to go ahead and ride it down in a smooth motion so you can start working on that mobility. Then we're going to do 5 rounds for time as 6 kettlebell clean and jerks. That does not have to alternate hands. Do it however you want, and that's total, 6 total, so it's not each. Then 6 burpees. There's not going to be any plate to jump on or anything like that. Just make sure you're coming to full extension. And then 7 box jumps. Moving on to Tuesday, we're going to start with clean pulls. And again, you'll see a wide range here, 80 to 110%. So a lot of you need to focus in your pull on not letting your hips shoot up. If your hips are shooting up, you want to stay down to around 80% and just focus on that. Don't even pull fast. Just go slow to get that position down. If your position looks great, you can go up to about 110%. Then after that, we're going to front squat. We're going to work up to a 1 rep max. The reason we're working up to a 1 rep max is because very few people know their 1 rep max because we haven't done it in so long, and we're going to be using that percentage for the next 8 weeks. So we want you to find that 1 rep max, then drop down to 75% and do 2 sets of 6 reps. And the clean pulls before front squat are really going to help those muscles get warmed up, get used to firing strong and fast. On Tuesdays, if you watch the other video, every Tuesday is going to be a test day. So we're going to be retesting something you've probably done before. And if you haven't done it, we're going to be retesting it again in the next 2 or 3 months. So in about 2 or 3 months, we'll be redoing open workout 14.1, which is 10 minutes at 30 double unders and 15 ground to overhead. If you look back at 14.1, they call it snatch, but they actually allow you to do a clean and jerk also. So most of you, that weight should feel very light, or is meant to feel light. So most of you will be doing snatches. Maybe in the later minutes, you do start to get tired and you start doing clean and jerks. But try to start off with snatch on that. On Wednesday, clean and jerks. Now this is very similar to snatch that I talked about. You're going to do 2 sets at 5 reps and then drop back down and do a technique set. On press, you're going to do 3 sets of 6 reps. Then you're going to drop back down and do a drop set, is what we call this, and it's 1 set of 8 to 12 reps at 60%. So the goal here is to get 12 reps. Don't just stop at 8 if you feel like you can do more. but at least try to push to 8. The weight should be something that you can at least get 8 of, hopefully push it to 12. And then you're going to do, this is going to be a shorter workout, but don't let it fool you. It's going to be 8 rounds of 5 burpees and 40-foot down and back sprint. So 40-foot total sprint. It can be 20 feet down there and 20 feet back. On Thursday, this is a big, long endurance workout here. So we're going to row 1,000 meters, run 1,200. Row 500 meters, run 400, and then 50 double unders. And for the classes that are big, where we may not have enough rowers, we're just going to have to stagger it probably 5 or 6 minutes. But we did set it up to where once you stagger it, once you get started, you're not going to, like when you row that 500, there's not going to be anybody on your rower. So we just need to stagger it by 4 or 5, maybe even 6 minutes. And we shouldn't have any conflicts or issues there when you get back to the 500. On Friday, we're going to start with deadlift, 3 sets of 6 reps at 75%. Then we're going to do that drop set when you get 8 to 12 reps. On those 8 to 12 reps, push it, but don't bend your back to get those. But keep a flat back. Probably on here, I mean, some of you may even feel like, hey, I could get a few more, but my back's starting to round. If that happens, just stop. And then we're going to do a partner workout here. We're trying to get that interval effect. So instead of just doing 2 or 3 minutes of work following by you just resting, we make it a little more fun by partnering you up with somebody. And while your partner's working, you'll get that rest. So we're going to do 8 total rounds of 8 unbroken front squats, run 400 meters. So one partner is going to do 8 unbroken front squats, run 400, then the next partner will do it for 8 total rounds. So each partner does 4 rounds. And the front squat weight will be 185 and 105. These front squats should be unbroken. So scale it down to where you, if you need to where you can do unbroken reps. But it still should feel pretty heavy. On Saturday, this is the Memorial Day workout. At 10 a.m., we're going to be doing Murph. It's been a CrossFit Alexandria tradition since we opened, so this may be the 5th time we've done it, I believe. We do it every year on Memorial Day. And if you've seen the movie Lone Survivor or read that book, Michael Murphy, this workout was named after him. So I don't have it written, but I'll tell you what it is. It's run 1 mile, then you're going to do 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, and 300 squats, and then run another mile. And those push-ups, pull-ups, and squats, you can break them up however you want. You can do it in any order. So a lot of people will do like 20 rounds of 5, 10, 15. You do 10 rounds, break it up however you want. And then if you have a 20-pound vest, which we do have some here at the gym, we don't have many, but if you have a 20-pound vest, wear it. And of course, this workout can be scaled. So if you want to just, a lot of people come in and they do half a Murph. So, if you think that's a little too much for you, don't shy away from it. We can scale it down for you. So we'll do that at 10, and then that afternoon, we're having a pool party at the Antunes. So we'll have, there's a post about it if you go to the blog section on our website with the address. Be sure you sign up for that so we'll know how many people are coming. So it should be a fun day. And then on Monday, for Memorial Day, the gym will be closed. All right, enjoy this week.